Well, rape is considered an epidemic in Africa, even in countries with advanced legal systems like South Africa. South African police say 64,000 rapes were reported in the country last year, in a nation that is often called the rape capital of the world. Activists say the number of rapes in South Africa is in fact much higher than the official figures. A recent study by the Medical Research Council concluded that only 1 in 25 women reports rape in the most populous province, Gauteng. Gender rights activist Shireen Motara says women in South Africa often don't report rape because of the reaction they get, even though the nation's laws are among the most progressive in the world. Motara is executive director of the Johannesburg-based Shoranag Legal Advocacy Center, which helps women who are victims of violence. She says South Africa's violent culture and rampant discrimination against women undermines the progressive laws.
We put the burden on women to say you have to dress appropriately, you have to act appropriately so that you don't get raped. And if you do get raped, the first question that gets asked was, what did you say? Or were you drunk? Or how were you dressed? So for me, it links back to that broader conversation that we're having about gender inequality in our society in general.
The nation was recently riveted by a particularly brutal rape and murder of a Western Cape teenager. On November 1st, a South African court sentenced a confessed rapist to 2 life sentences, the harshest possible penalty.
We know that it will not bring Annie Boysin back. It will not lessen the pain she went through and what her family went through. But we hope that they will they will find solace knowing that the person who raped and murdered her will pay for what he did.
Motara says the key is changing the stubborn and outdated perceptions that affect not just South Africa, but the entire continent. She says the trauma of rape is holding back the entire continent from the success it deserves.
We continue to live on a continent where women are second-class citizens, where what women do in a society is not valued, where violence against women, is seen as par for the course. It's almost seen as normal. And the bigger part of that problem, I think, for me, is the fact that our leaders are not standing up against the extent of the violence on the continent.
Experts say changing the status of women will take time, and unfortunately, that change may come too late for some people. Now, just in the 3 minutes it has taken you to listen to this story, statistics show that as many as 8 South African women or girls were raped. Tomorrow on Africa 54, we'll have a report on spousal rape, so be sure to join us.